Oh no, the pop filter fell off. Of course it did. That's the way to start any stream. To have to crawl under your desk and find the pop filter. That's amazing. That is hilarious. Do I mute myself? That's the question. Do I mute myself to grab the pop filter and save myself the embarrassment? It is a good thing I muted myself to grab the pop filter because on the way back up I smoked my head off the mic. So that's fun. So you're welcome. I have done you all a solid by doing such a thing. Aren't I great? Alright, it looks like audio and everything is working. So we are back to where the last one crashed. And, you know, that was certainly annoying. Certainly a thing that happened last time where the game crashed on us. How rude of it. But we are always ready to move forward because, you know, hopefully things don't crash again. But yeah, I did a tiny bit of off-screen progress to go through the entire place again, so we didn't have to see that. The objective of today's stream is to finish Manon, maybe finish the next section. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long that takes. But I think we've got to open up with a classic fight here.
Let's make this quick.
It's been a week, so I don't remember how to play this game. Looks like it's not going to crash, though, which is positive. Because, you know, that would be awful if the game crashed every time we went into this room. Oh, you know what? I don't even see a blue door, so this isn't even, like, the exit to this place. We just lost the stream last time for no reason. That's so fun. Well, the treacherous room of crashing streams has been completed. Now, it's been a week, and the reason I didn't stream on Wednesday was for my exterminator test. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this briefly in the past. So, just to get it out of the way now, before we get too deep into the weeds here, I still don't know what the results of that test is. I have to wait, like, 10 business days, up to 10 business days or something like that, before I hear anything back from them. So that's going to be a fun wait. But in the meantime, life as usual. Life will continue in the typical way that it has so far. Environmental suit, you only have one environmental suit available. If you proceed through the airlock, all party members will have to stay behind until you return. Hang on. What the fuck is that? Is there more?
How can I help?
No, I don't want to
Then I
talk to you right
suggest
now.
we move on.
I need to know where we're going. I thought there was just another section of this place entirely. But it seems I was wrong. And there's likely not. Alright, leave party members and begin airlock sequence. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Just to be safe. We will see what happens. Oh, hell yes. Why do I always... Oh, there is another section. It's this place that we're in currently. I always forget Manon. Manon is the one that, like, is the least memorable to me. Oh, is that another airsuit? Can I get more airsuits from my friends? Oh, this is going to be so painfully slow. Survivor.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm doing Invalis. The Republic sent me down here to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcap killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcap swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. and they looked wrong somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy cell cats. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed cell-calf mutants running around looking for dinner.
Okay, I'll come with you. Why can't I say I've killed all the cell-cats in there? Okay, I'll come with you.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the cell-calf. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
See, part of me doesn't know what to do here because there's like no way for me to fight down here, right? So I could just follow him, and look how slow this is. If we were to try to investigate the entire place, how long do you think it would take us? Like, that would be some painful action. This is like Fallout movement. This is how slow Fallout is to me. Just painfully slow. Although it doesn't look like there's anything over here, so maybe not. Okay. That room seems to be empty with nothing goody inside of it. Is the other side exactly like this too? Fuck, I can't tell. And I'm not not risking the slow ass movement to check. So too bad. Although it does look like there is more down that way. God damn it. We're gonna check. We are going to check. Speaking of Fallout, I know we talked about this ages and ages and ages ago during the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. But I, and self-admittedly, am not a fan of the Fallout series, right? I'm not a big fan of like the atmosphere of the game. I'm not a big fan of it's specifically 3. We're talking 3 specifically, right? So I said I wasn't a big fan of like the atmosphere. I wasn't a big fan of like apocalypse settings and anything like that. Like that stuff to me kind of gets old and kind of gets boring. But I decided to give Fallout 3 a chance. And immediately my screen flashed me with green tint everywhere. But I decided to push through it because I was like, you know what? I need to give a proper conversation with this game. I need to give it a chance to speak to me. See, there was some stuff down here. It's a good thing we went and checked. I needed to give this game a chance to speak to me, right? So I played Fallout 3. And the first, I want to say 3/4 of the game is you, following in the footsteps of your father, Liam Neeson. And that stuff is fine, right? Like, the story's fine. Like, I thought the side quests were a lot more fun than the main story. Dealing with, what the hell is that place called? Megaton? The place with, the nuclear bomb sitting in it. That was fun. Dealing with Megaton was cool because my character had a lot of science built into him. Because I knew the rough story structure, and I knew your father was a scientist. So I was like, fuck it, I want to build up my science stuff and be like a scientist like my father was. Hey ZV, I will be in and out a lot today, doing heavy spring cleaning. Well, that's good. Is it spring for you guys now? Because it is still snowing for us. Stream is sounding a little quiet today. Okay, here, give me a second. I have you on Bluetooth in the car at max volume, and I can barely hear you. How about now? Does that sound better? I did boost the thing up. Is the game too loud? Or is it I'm just too quiet? I don't want to get too loud in your guys' ears, you know. I'm sure you'll give me an answer in a minute because I just turned it up. We still have snow. I live in New Hampshire. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Yep, the snow is ass. It was so nice the last couple of days, too. and then all of a sudden it's like snow again, which is bullshit. It was looking like we were in the beginnings of summer. I was like, oh, we can open up the pool here soon. Nope, no way. It's like, fuck you. Okay, cool. I sound better now. That's good. But yeah, like, I think, Brain, you were specifically one person who wanted me to play Fallout, so I gave it a chance. Haven't heard the game yet, but I can barely hear you talking before. Now you're good. Okay.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there. We have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow.
Oh, fuck. I always forget about this part. You see, I wish Bick were here. She would be able to be like, oh yeah, the seafloor is terrifying. Look at this. This is, no. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Is there anything over here at all? Like, am I just wandering for no reason? It looks like I'm just wandering for no reason. There's like nothing here. Pain. Lots of pain. But yeah, like I was saying, I gave Fallout 3 a chance. The first like half of the game is you like following in the footsteps of your dad, and then you finally catch up with him. Spoilers for Fallout 3, by the way, I guess. But that's an old game. If you haven't seen that by now, I don't know what to tell you. Just keep moving forward. Get away from me. I've never played Fallout 3. I really want to play New Vegas, but I'm afraid I won't like it because it's so dated, and I very much... Oh shit, what the fuck happened? Because it's so dated, and I very much like my modern games with their ease of use and mechanics. That's true. I won't lie, like, it was kind of a pain in the ass playing through 3 again. Well, through 3 for the first time with it having its older mechanics. It is sort of a pain in the ass to deal with a lot of the older controls for games like that. And you know, I really love Fallout 4, but it's very different from Fallout 3 and the others and the other ones. Yeah, I would probably agree with that. Speaking of games, much like my Expedition 33 suggestion, I am certain that you will love Inscription. Okay. I think I've sort of worked my way down on a list of games. How long is Inscription? That's kind of the deciding factor if I'll put that on the list. Because there's going to be another vote for games. Because I feel like, was KOTOR voted on, or did we just decide that we were going to play KOTOR? I forget. But we're going to do another vote because I feel like doing a vote for games. I have a list right now of some games that I think would be fun for the streams. But yeah, I'm definitely open to suggestions. Not afraid of other people giving me some ideas. Damn, killing these poor things is really easy. How did that guy die? Like, come on, bro. It's so easy to kill these guys. Okay, which way do we go? Eeny, meeny, miny. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go right. 10 to 15 hours. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah. Fallout 3, so 3 or 4 streams. Yeah, that'd be like 2 weeks worth. So the idea right now, I don't know if you saw my post from last night. The idea right now is finish KOTOR, do one more smaller stream series, and then I want to kick off the Kingdom Hearts streams. Because there are rumors that Kingdom Hearts 4 is now fully in development, and the game is now fully in development from what I was reading. So I want to start playing Kingdom Hearts. I get my yearly Kingdom Hearts itch anyway, so you know that'll satiate that, or sate that, however the fuck you say it. But yeah, I got my Kingdom Hearts itch. I wanna fly through some Disney worlds and some Final Fantasy worlds and kick some asses. You know. Specifically in like Kingdom Hearts 1, I wanna fight the Unknown Man. I wanna fight Sephiroth. I wanna fight Kurt Ziza. I wanna fight the Clock Tower Ghost Phantom. Like I get the itch every once in a while to play some Kingdom Hearts 1, you know. Republic Corpse. That sounds like a great plan. I agree. So yeah, the idea right now is a shorter game after this one and then Kingdom Hearts. Now the list I have, hang on, where's my phone? Never mind, it's over there. I'm using it to check on the stream. ZB, never believe the rumors that that's how you get hurt. I have to believe in some form of rumor though. You know, like I need to believe. I need to believe that there's a chance my Kingdom Hearts comes out sooner than later. I would like for Kingdom Hearts 4 to come out before I'm 30. You know, that would be awesome. Is it likely? Maybe. I still have a couple years before that, so I would like for it to happen. But if it doesn't, it's what it is. And whatever my current life plans will be at the time that happens, will change to Kingdom Hearts. Because that is the way I am. Kingdom Hearts is life. God damn it, there's another suit here. Can I get my friends? Oi! What the fuck just happened? But yeah, that's the current plan for the streams. KOTOR and then one next game. The list right now, I think, is... So, the Walking Dead Telltale games, I love those, and I think it would be fun for us to play that. So let me correct myself. I've only played the first season with Lee. I never played anything after that. And then there was Resident Evil. I know those games are... I have never played a Resident Evil game, and there's a bunch of them available on Game Pass, so I was like, ooh, we could play some Resident Evil. And then Outlast is also a game that we could possibly play. I can only do 4 in a poll, so like after that, if Inscription, like I'm gonna look into what this Inscription is. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I just want to get like the rough idea, unless you can tell me what it's about.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Cellcath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
What is happening?
4 seconds to complete depressurization.
What? What do you want?
Force persuade. I'm a friend. You want to let me in. You want to stop the depressurization sequence.
Yes. You're a friend. You'll protect us. You won't let the Firaxa eat us. You'll keep the Cellcath away. I'll unlock the door, but you have to come in quickly.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Cellcath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You guys are lucky I'm not a Sith. Google Inscription and just look at the cover art. I just did that. Is this a puzzle game? You're trying to get me, the dum-dum, to play a puzzle game? I feel like that's going to go horribly wrong. What is the Republic doing here?
We had a secret agreement with the moderates in the Cellcath government.
They knew that Manon could not survive independently if the Sith were victorious.
Those thugs would wipe out the whole damn planet just to get at the Kolto.
So the Republic approached them about making this secret installation to harvest more Kolto, where the Sith couldn't see us. But all that went horribly, horribly wrong.
What happened?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on you?
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
I have to get to the Kolto machinery.
That would be suicide! It's out there still!
Out there, waiting for us.
So what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
What other choice do I have, though?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sangin, a liquid at about 4 million Sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I'll try to destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, the choice sounds pretty simple to me. Break the machine. Okay, so I used ChatGPT to give me a description of the Inscription plot, without spoilers because the game is very easy to spoil and is incredible with its twists and turns. So here is what ChatGPT said. You discover a mysterious computer that someone found in the woods and uploaded online. Sorry, computer game that someone uploaded online. When you start playing it, it seems like a simple dark card game where you sit at a table across from a creepy game master in a cabin, but as you keep playing, things start to feel off. Not a puzzle game. It's like 10% of a puzzle game. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'll see if it's available for me to play, because if it's not even available, like, I feel like I've seen it on Xbox Game Pass. So if it is available for me just to snag for free, I'll do that, and then we'll add that to the list. Because right now I only have 3 games that are on the list. I technically had more, but I want a short game. Because both Death Stranding and Cyberpunk are now available on Xbox Game Pass. And those were 2 games I considered, but they're both like 50-hour long games. And I honestly don't know if Cyberpunk is like PG. So there's a little bit of a concern I have. It is on Game Pass? Oh, that's good. Oh, we're back into this room. Interesting. Well, let's leave again. How's it going, Mr. Anderson? Yeah, I just downloaded it. Oh, that's crazy. Cyberpunk is M. You can have sex with prostitutes with nudity. Yeah, well, we need to avoid that. Bro, how are you? I'm good. How are you, man? How's it going? It's a good game though, but very vulgar and very mature. Well, that's you know, vulgarity is fine. It's just I want to avoid nudity on the streams at all costs. You have like that's a bad strike to have on your channel. Like a game with nudity, like that's why we're not playing Heavy Rain. Cuz nudity happens in Heavy Rain. I would love to play that game on stream, but I can't cuz of the Heavy Rain. Or cuz of the nudity in Heavy Rain, right? That would be a dope game to play cuz I love that style, right? We played actually, did we play anything? Like I've played Detroit Become Human. It's one of the best games of all time in my opinion. So for me, like, that would have been awesome to play, but there's just that style of game has like too much nudity going on. Access the fuel tank pressure control. Okay. What's happening here? Fuel injector pod, 1 of 3 million Sangan. Container pod, 0 of 5 million Sangan. Fill injector pod. Am I standing in front of the injector pod? That's hilarious. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do all this again because we gotta make sure. Alright. So we are now not in the way of anything. Fill container pod. Display pressure. I can't tell what's happened here. Nothing. Doesn't look like anything's happened. Which one had more? I feel like one of them had more than the other. Okay. So, if I were to make an educated guess, we transfer the more into the less. And it should destroy it, right? Apparently not. Dump. Fill. No, because I think I remember what you have to do. You have to dump one and then like fill it with the other one and transfer them over. See, this is why I can't do puzzle games, brain. I don't have your name. No brain. Okay. Transfer again. Fill. Can we transfer again? Damn it, what the fuck? Might just be easier to poison everything. What did she say that we had to get it to? She said something specific. Hang on. Let me see here. It might be in the journal. She says that you need to get the pressure of the harvesting machine fuel tank to exactly 4 million Sangan. At this pressure, the fuel will be extremely unstable and explode. Okay, so the objective is to get them to 4. Somehow. Injector. Transfer? What does that leave them at? 3 and... There's no way you're telling me you put out all these amazing Critical Role recap videos with the amazing attention to detail and you can't do a puzzle game. I don't believe you. I'm terrible at puzzle games. It's not easy. So that's 3. Fill injectors. Transfer. And then if we dump... Damn it. What if we transfer again? That puts it to 1. Which one's which? Shit. The injector is now at 0 and the container's at 3. Or the container's at 1. So if we just fill the injector, transfer it over, we're at 4. Malfunctions. Let's go. You would hate Resident Evil then? It's lots of basic puzzles in the games? Damn. Well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I figured out this puzzle. It just took me a second. Had to look at all the fine details, you know. Math. You had to do like 3 minus 1 minus 2 plus 4. But we did it. We figured it out. Looks like we should be getting off Manon sooner than we thought. But, you know, we did it. Now the Kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed. Now that the Kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Fraxian shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. Well, that's good, because I had this sonic emitter thing, and I would have fucking blasted your ass. You know what? Just for safety reasons of losing the stream, or losing the save files all the time, let's save. We should be saving like every 5 milliseconds in this game, I swear. Although I'm happy that we only just recently had our first crash last stream for this game. Mr. Anderson, you weren't there for it, but our BG3 playthrough on this, we had like 4 or 5 different crashes, and one of them was right at the end of the game. So I lost all the progress of the final fight. It was ass. And it was on hardcore mode. Well, it was, and then eventually we elected that after our 3rd fail, we were like, you know what? We're going to try again. We're going to try again. Yeah, it sucked. It was terrible. We got all the way to the end of BG3 on honor mode, and then I got shafted right at the end. It was terrible. Very similar situation to one that we had. That was bullshit. I'm still mad about that, by the way. I'm still mad about that. I had a couple PC honor mode runs go bad. I still haven't got out of Act 1. Me too. What happened to us was stupid. That was terrible. That was so terrible. Still haven't gotten out of Act 1. Yeah, I need to... I feel the itch to play that game every once in a while. I love that game. It's so much fun. So returning to it will be fun. At least it let you finish, though. Yeah, we just decided that like we're gonna reload it and drop the difficulty a little bit and finish the game. We've made it this far. I'm not starting over. It was basically what I said on stream. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Let's do another run. We should. If you want, can we do cross-platform? Like, so that you can do it on your PC and I can do it on Xbox. Hello, Bick. So glad the first thing I hear is I got shafted. That's aside. That aside, how is everyone? That's crazy. I'm all right. How are you, Bick? Yes, we can crossplay. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That sounds like the way. That would be a lot of fun. Do you fuck with any mods? I put a couple of mods on the last one I played through because I thought it'd be funny. I thought it would be funny to fuck around with a couple mods here or there. But we found the star map, so we can move on from Manon. We can get the fuck off Manon. I think we should play Mackenzie Dern Simulator. God damn it. I have UFC 5. You guys want to see Mackenzie Dern? Most mods are great. Haley is doing a vampire run with powers and stuff and expanded clothing. Oh, nice. I only put like some like the last time I did any mods and anything like that, it was mostly just like quality of life stuff. So like increased XP. I did the last mod I did had like a massive like party up. You can do more party members, which I thought was fun. And then there was Wither's Big Naturals, you know, quality of life stuff. Did I go the right way, or did I just get completely turned around? I got no, I went the right way.
Yes?
Sure.
At last,
Oh,
my
shit.
search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
I'm good. I finished CR yesterday, by the way, so you're all set up for spewing theories and stuff. Well, that's what Monday's video is going to be about. So hold on to some theories that I've got. Yeah, the bigger party one is blessed, and I forgot about the big titty up Withers. Yeah, that's funny. It's a funny one, you know. You were on the Endar Spired, you killed Thrask, you'll pay for that.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
I'm sorry, Withers Big Naturals, as in Withers has big naturals. They're definitely big. I don't think they're natural. Just to be completely honest, they're definitely not natural. This guy going one-on-one? What's he doing? He's gonna get his ass kicked. I love it when the game glitches like this and just gives you a free win. Like, that's a nice feeling. Sucker. 3,000 credits! Darth Bandon's fiber armor. Interesting. These guys give me lightsabers. There's definitely some Bick when I plan on playing through the next see, it gets in the way of him using using force powers. That's just foolish. See, that's why he got his ass kicked. He didn't have super speed like I do. But yeah, Bick, next time there's going to be a couple surprises for the BG3 run that I will eventually be doing. Why does someone give Withers big titties? Why not? Use a submersible. Step away. Let's read anything just in case. Do you need to tell anybody you discovered another ancient star map? Blah blah blah. I think we're good to leave. Let's go. Let's get out of here. The real question is why not? You know, why not? The developer should have done it. I'm surprised you, of all people, haven't seen that mod. Although I don't think you play BG3. Big Titty Withers is fine, but SKA is a weirdo. SKA is a problem. SKA is not a weirdo, he's a problem.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
That being said, they both are like eldritch beings, but one of them brings me back to life if I die. I'm okay with that guy. Your construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic Fraxian shark that drove the Selkath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Thank you, Brain. Hello, Banquet. How's it going? Can't stay in chat. I am supposed to be studying, but hope everyone's doing okay and enjoying the game. Well, hopefully your studies go well. Believe me, I've been studying the last week and a half heavily for a test that I had. It was a rough time. Also, excuse you, Mr. Bandit. Of course I don't know about that mod. I'm a saint. So wholesome. That's the word I'd use to describe you. Wholesome and saintly. God damn it, what is happening now? Stop, human. We've detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Harkant Rift? Harkant Rift. Whatever the fuck that's called. You have been known to have asked questions about this and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Hercup Rift. Whatever the fuck that word is again. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions. You will be forced to take you by force. Jesus. Can I just use the force to not? I haven't done anything. That will be for us to decide, human. For fuck's sake, we're going back down this road again? Can I just get off Manon? Like, holy fuck, I'm sick of getting arrested and having to defend myself in court. Vic, I need your expertise. But if they can do that, the whole system could. Silence, this is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you have found yourself in the most difficult situation. The Hercart Rift is the most precious resource on Manon, and anything that threatens it or the Kolto it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, nor existence, and our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic and your order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Harkart Rift. We demand you to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty, the repercussions shall be very grave indeed. What have you done to the Rift? No, not litigation. I would have just screamed, "You'll never take me alive." That's fair. I could force persuade them nothing happened down there, but the Sith were trying to collapse the rift. The explosions were at a research station both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot silence. Damn, these guys are rude to each other. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? The machinery had awoken a giant Fraxian shark. A giant Fraxian shark, could it be? Impossible. It's only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed the shark, human? I didn't kill the shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor it must have been. Be quiet. That is merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the life bringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it was always layered there, then perhaps, fuck's sake, enough off-worlders are not to hear of such things. But he said he saved it, he destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought both on your actions and what we must do in response. This court will be adjourned. We will deliberate. Fuck's sake, I hate this shit. They talk too much. Just speak English. I'm kidding. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant fraction, which we believe is the source of our culto, or at least its guardian. Or we will not detain you any longer. We cannot show our gratitude overtly. Know that you have earned our respect. The trial is now over. Thank fuck. They're not rude. That's just a realistic description of how judges talk to lawyers. Crazy. But we were able to get out of there just from talking a little bit. So we can move. Where is the goddamn exit to this place? We are leaving Manon. HK 47. You're too slow. Hang on. Can we just fast travel? Damn it. Come on, Mr. Robot. Can we just go back to the Ebon Hawk? We can. We're getting the fuck out of here. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's go. Get on the Ebon Hawk and leave. I know we are leaving that man behind to die, but I don't care. There is a guy in jail. Not a care in my mind. Jolie, I'm sorry. Your buddy is not making it. But it is time for us to go to the next destination, Korriban, which I like to leave till last. I personally feel like, you know, the Sith headquarters is the last place you should go to. So that's where we're going. The Sith headquarters. I should save. Fuck's sake. I always forget to save. But Bick, it seems like we're going to be adding another game to the suggestions list for streams. So we're probably going to be adding Inscription. So we have like 4 games on there now. Walking Dead, Resident Evil. Why am I spacing out on the other one now? Inscription and... Damn, what the hell was the last one? I said it earlier, now I can't remember. Oh, what the fuck's happening?
What happened? What's going on?
Sith
Oh,
interdictor
Outlast.
ship.
That was it.
They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karrath's vessel. My old mentor.
Yep, I remembered. I like the fish people that were more than fish for sure. Well, yeah, they're half people, fish and people. Ugh. That is, in my opinion, one of the coolest ships in Star Wars. It is fucking massive.
Admiral Karrath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karrath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
This is your chance to avenge the deaths of your family. Don't do anything you'll regret, Karth.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Alright, so who do we think should be left behind in the ship? Bastila, is there some way you could use a battle meditation here? Karth knows Saul best. He can get out of this. Admiral Kareth will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others is going to have to save us. So who do we want? Do we think myself? Don't worry, I can get away from Admiral Kareth's guards. Bastila, Karth, or somebody else? Who are we thinking? They had some manta ray and frog in them too. Oh, that's what you meant. Good point. Good point, Bick. I honestly think there's only one answer for this, and her name is Mission, because she has the best security, and I remember there's a lot of security panels you have to open. So I feel like Mission's a good option, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. Who should we use as our individual to try to free us? A Jedi isn't a bad move because they just deal the most damage when they're in like a one-on-one fight, but to be able to like actually do what needs to be done, I feel like Mission might be the best choice, but I'm genuinely curious as to what you guys think because it'll be important. Otherwise, we are fucked. I don't think that's true. I think you can probably use anybody, but we'll see. I mean, fuck. I've never tried using myself before. It might be fun. So yeah, I think, you know what? I've never done it before. Don't worry, I can get away from the Admiral Kareth's guards.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed.
Bitch.
It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well,
damn
if
it.
we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
All right, Mission, you can do it. No prison can hold her.
Maybe I can goad the guards into making a mistake. If I get them mad enough, they might put me in a separate cell to punish me. With them focusing so much on you three, I might be able to sneak out of my cell and come rescue the rest of you.
No, it's too dangerous.
It's a risk we have to take, Big Z. I can slice my way free of any security cell. Don't worry, I can pull this off.
If you make the Sith mad, they might just decide to kill you. I don't like this plan. This could work. It's not like we have much of a choice. I like that option better. Mission and Karth both annoy me, so whatever you think best. Jesus Christ. Rude, but true. But I like the plan. This could work.
I won't let you down. You'll see.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Also, Karth looks dumb with his glasses on. But apparently I'm not an option.
Karth and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly?
Sorry about that.
Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a young Twi'lek in the back. She's got quite the mouth on her. She swore at me and spit on my uniform. She tried to bite me through my armor, and you should hear what she said about my mother. Admiral Kareth needs to teach her the proper respect for the Sith.
The Admiral doesn't have time to bother with some Twi'lek girl. Take her away to solitary confinement. I'll leave it up to you to teach her the proper respect for the Sith.
I like how they have British accents.
Karth,
Oh,
it has been
everyone's
far
naked.
too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
You're wasting your time, Saul. I'll never betray the Jedi.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
See, I needed to say this a second ago because it was funny to me, but it seems Bastila needs to stop wearing like turtlenecks because like her skin color on her neck up is different from like torso down. History, what are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Torture fields, aka electricity.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
My loyalty is as true as Bastila's.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
Let's just be nice. Don't hurt her, I beg you.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Persuade/lie. Alderaan, it's on Alderaan.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
You're lying, this isn't true.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
We've been sent to assassinate Lord Malak.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No. No! Pain!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Karth looks like the human from human form of aliens from a very specific late 90s or early 2000s movie, but he's more colorful. I mean, he does have very similar, like, hair to, like, the character from Titan AE, and maybe, like, a little bit closer hair to, like, James Hawkins from Treasure Islands, or Treasure Planet. You might be onto that. Jim Hawkins, not James. Why is Bastila suddenly in undies when the rest of you are mostly covered? Well, this is the... I guess for whatever reason, this is what they chose for, like, when you remove all of your clothing. The men have these, like, body coverings, and the women have underwear. That's what they chose. We're searching for the Starforge.
Why? Why are you telling him this?
You should be grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension.
Words that betray the Jedi Order bring me more pain than any torture ever could.
Tell me, how did you find out about the Starforge?
Bastila and I saw Revan and Malak searching for it in our dreams.
No! How could you betray the Jedi like this?
I find your willingness to cooperate pleasing, though it seems your answers are quite upsetting to Bastila. Not to worry. We are almost finished here. The information you have given me has been most useful, but I fear our session is over. Lord Malak will want to continue with this line of questioning himself. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Well, couldn't save them from the pain, I guess.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Karath is lying.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Vendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is Saul Karath now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival, and to report the results of our interrogation.
I only wish you'd been able to resist the Admiral's questioning. I hope the information you revealed does not bring the entire galaxy under the dominion of the Sith.
I'm sorry, Bastila, but I couldn't just let you be tortured.
I appreciate your feelings for me, but you can't let your feelings override your judgment. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no emotion. There is peace. Your efforts were well-intentioned, but poorly thought out. Saul tortured us all anyway. There is too much at stake to let reckless passion rule our actions.
How dare you judge me? You have no idea what it's like to be put into this kind of position.
I know if I'd been in that position, I would not have betrayed the Order and the Republic.
No, you would have just left someone you care about screaming in agony.
Stop it, both of you. Bastila, you can't honestly say how you would have reacted in that situation. Nobody can. Besides, Saul already had all the information. I could tell. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Mission busts us out of here before he arrives.
Alright, time for the mission section.
Into the cell. Let's go. I haven't got all day to waste on you. I need to get back to my post.
Quit crowding me. Sheesh. I've met Gamorreans who didn't smell as bad as you said.
You think you're pretty funny, don't you? But but you're only making things worse for yourself.
How come every time you open your mouth to talk, the scent of rancor dung comes out?
Maybe a little time in solitary confinement will teach you the proper respect for the Sith. Now get into that cell.
Mission has the best insults.
Who
I'm also
designed
glad
those
they
Sith
elected to
uniforms
cover
anyway?
up a teenager a little
Applying
bit more than they
brilliant
did
Sith sense
Bastila.
of humor?
No, that's funny. You should tell that one to the torturer when he comes to deal with you.
What? You're going to torture me?
No snappy comeback this time. The thought of torture scares you, hmm? Well, it should. The Sith have ways to inflict pain you can't even imagine. It may be a few hours before your torture begins. We're busy interrogating your friends right now. Hey, I know. You could use this time to think up witty ways to beg for mercy.
So very rude. How rude. Alright.
Or I could use the key card I lifted from your pocket to slice into the security panel and get myself out of this cell.
That'll work too.
Piece of cake. I wonder when people will stop underestimating me.
Mission, the answer is never. Computer use up. Security up. Some slight repair up. And there we go. Our sneaky rogue. You not Sith, help me out of this cell and me help you. I'll see what I can do. Good, hurry. You hurry now. Get cards from guards to get me out of the cell. Me not want to be here when the Sith torture me. Me not want to go insane. It too late for them, but they still be hope for me. God damn it. These guys fucking talk way too fast. Oh, they do look insane.
Gotcha. Simple.
Oh, shit. My bad. Me stupid. Help me. I'll see what I can do. Blah, blah, blah. I did not realize that they would all be let out instantly. I gotta find a weapon. Give me a weapon, because I messed up. Riot equipment. Beautiful. That is better than nothing. We're in combat and I can't equip armor. Plus 15? Plus 10, okay. Just going down to the regular. Let me snipe them. Bang. Oh dear, this guy doesn't take any damage. But if we can perpetually stun him, it should be alright. There we go. Good shit mission with your sneak attack. And then... See? It's stealth rogues. They're good for something. Am I still in combat? With who? Either way. There we go. We can finally put some armor on, so we're not screwed. Cool. Can we open this guy's little room here and get him out? He wants to help you, but he can't help if stuck in cell. Open cell and give me... Okay, hang on. Relax, dude. How can you help me? After me get free, me get you icebreaker. Breaker let you override Sith security program. It better than 100 computer spikes. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Ah, me always know a good opportunity when me sees it. Here you help me, now me helps you. Here, take ice breaker, it'll let you slice into computers on ship. Me has tuned the breaker to work on the brig computers, so you can use it on brig level and not work anywhere else. Remember, the breaker only good for one use, so you not waste it. You go fight guards, me go hide. Coward. Alright, either way, we can get the fuck out of here now. Is there anything useful in here? Doesn't look like it. But hopefully, we can find some... Oh, shit. Get stunned. We should be using her more often. She seems pretty good. There we go. Get sniped. Brig terminal. I don't have any computer spikes. I don't want to use the brig terminal yet. Just in case. We're going to look around, find some computer spikes. We've got 4. But we need more. So let's go find some. You know, I should probably hit the save button just to be safe. Ugh. No, all of that feels dangerous to me. Doesn't look like we have a single good option for any... We're screwed. Unless we can sneak attack a bunch of them, I don't think we're going to win this fight. Yeah, this does not look good. Hey, you guys are so rude. Die. No. Does a regular shot do more damage? Am I just wasting my time here? Please, God, get the sneak attack off. She keeps missing. This is not going well. It's a good thing I saved like 2 seconds ago. We might still be able to get this out. Still be able to win here. You can't be missing your sniper shot. Come on. Come on, mission. Come on. One more hit. That's all we need. Come on, mission. This is why you don't come on missions, but I'm sure. There we go. Phew! That was bad. That went bad so quick.
Gotcha. Simple.
For someone called mission, shouldn't she be better at them? I would have to agree with that statement. That was fucking very bad. This is why you don't come with us. Ah, see, we're picking up more shit. More computer spikes. Good thing I didn't waste that one fucking, like, icebreaker. But we also have a bunch of med packs now. We're good. We'll use one more and then keep moving. Oh, Mr. Anderson, I don't know if you're here for it. I've finally played Fallout 3 and New Vegas. And I beat them both. I didn't play the DLCs, though, before you ask. I just played the... It's only one computer spike? I thought it was 7. Whatever. Access computers. Barracks. Yep, that's a room that would have been nice. No way, I missed those games. I love them. No, we didn't play them on stream. We just, I played them, like, off stream, because I was like, you know what, I should play them because I want to kind of watch the show. Did I like them? I didn't like 3 that much. I love New Vegas. New Vegas was awesome. Like, New Vegas was so much fun. 3 hasn't aged well. Well, the ending was bad. Like, what the fuck was that nonsense? And like there was so many more, like it felt like there was more options for me in New Vegas. New Vegas just felt like a much better game, in my opinion. Open detonation area. The fuck does that mean? Did you have the Broken Steel DLC? No, I didn't. And that's part of the problem. Download schematics. Open detention area, not detonation area. Silly boy. Alright. Where is the detention area? It's up that way. It fixes the game basically because the ending sucks. Otherwise, the ending was terrible. The ending was so bad. Like, dude, when that happened, and like, I had Fox with me. Fox was standing right there. I'm like, hey, Fox, you're immune to this shit. How about you go inside this fucking radiation-filled vat for me? And he's like, I can't rob you of your destiny, bro. I'm like, go fuck yourself. My destiny's not to die here. My entire family line's gone. My girlfriend kicked me out of the goddamn vault that I saved, and now you're gonna kill me? That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. But yeah, New Vegas was awesome. Like, in comparison, New Vegas was crazy. The game, first of all, the atmosphere felt like way better. Like it was just a cooler environment. It wasn't like tinted green. Not every place you walked into was just piles of rubble. It was awesome. Like it was so cool. Yeah, same. New Vegas was my first. New Vegas is dope. The only thing I don't like is that there's no sprint. But we've talked about this before. Like, I need me some sprint. So I will eventually be playing Fallout 4 just on my own. Like, sometimes you need to not stream every game you play. Like, I like having myself some single-player games to chill and play, you know? Yeah, they had so much backlash from it that they had to make the Broken Steel so the game goes on. That's crazy. I can't believe they made the conscious decision to be like, yeah, you have this guy who's immune to radiation with you, but he can't go in. Yeah, and Fox literally gets the Gek for you. Exactly. Exactly. What the hell, Fox? You literally did the thing already. Just do it again. I know you ended up getting if he had said, like, I don't want to get fucked up again like I did last time, I would have been much more understanding. Because he came out of that room with the Gek looking like death. Right? So, like, if he had just said that, I would have been like, you know what? Fair enough, bro. But he didn't say that. You need to chill. Not everything needs sprint. Yeah, it does when you move like a fucking snail. That was painful. It is the fact that your dad already died in there and they expect you to do the same. Exactly. And I'm like, I'm not going to kill what's-her-face. Like, what's the point in that? Because, like, she's a cool character. Why would I bother killing her off?
I know you wouldn't let us down. When we get out of this, I'm gonna see that you get a medal from the Republic for everything you've done. If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malik's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
Let's get our equipment and blast our way out of the those doors. Oh, those bridge controls.
Surprising
Jesus.
secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
I'm coming too.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karth and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get to the equipment room and grab what you need and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
We still have to get our equipment. Let's go. Alright, let's all just run naked to the next room. Let's go. Hoorah. You could have just cut to us having our equipment. We didn't need to walk there. You know. We didn't need to be naked walking over here. Why am I the only one not with my shit? Like, give me my stuff, game. Is that everything? I think I picked up everything that I have. Alright. Do we want to wear Jedi Master robes or Dark Jedi Master robes? What's more fun? The lack of sprint is so you can appreciate the atmosphere, the story, and the general pacing. Yeah, but if you move too slow, I just get fucking bored of your game. Like, fucking hurry up. Like, why am I still here? It's so slow. What was the thing that we were using? I feel like I had Reflex 3. That's not bad. Did I have like a wisdom save one though? Mind affecting. This belt monitors the brain emitting energy waves to reinforce established patterns and block any outside influence. It's extremely effective if mildly uncomfortable. Well, I'm immune to mind effect stuff. That sounds dope. We need shields. Awareness +4. One of the things that I had gave me +2 will. +3 will. There we go. When they remake this game, what I really need them to do is make it so that you can turn off headsets. So like helmets and stuff aren't in the way. But the missions after the fact you do for the Brotherhood are like action movie stuff. It's so funny. The lack of sprint is okay with me because I'm so ADD. Oh, I'm so ADD. I just jump over and over again. That's fair. I honestly found myself doing that a lot too. Again, they're like, I don't think Fallout 3 is like a horrendous game. I just think the last like quarter is rough. Like, and you know what sucks? Because the final like fight in that game is so badass that it makes me mad that the ending is still the way it is. You know, like the ending to that game is so cool, but the way it goes about it pisses me off, if that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. I might be wrong. It might not make sense. God damn it. How long has it been since we used Karth? Bro. We'll just save some points. I should have done that a couple times ago. Computer use. How many feats do you need? He's got a feet fetish.
I'm here.
Sure.
Just like Oblivion, you actually get levels in that game. That's true. They wanted to show off Basila's polygon curves some more. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is also... I also don't like the map being all cut up. The metros are confusing and all look the same. Oh, yeah. Moving through, like, the city of Washington is a nightmare. It was so rough. But then you've got they knew they fucked up mildly with the way the map worked and like how how the capital itself was so like chopped up, like you said. That's not how it is. Like the way that New Vegas works is so nice, like so much nicer. Like it's just a way more polished game.
We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
You know what? I need to save. Just to be safe. Yeah, the metros are definitely confusing. I remember getting lost. I think that's why I took a massive break from playing that game. Cell block, bridge. We're going to the bridge. Listen, Vic, they put a lot of effort into the Bastila model. So they wanted to show her off. Is that a problem? They wanted to show her off. The only annoying thing about New Vegas is how New Vegas itself only has one fast travel outside of the gate in Freeside. That's true. You should be able to fast travel to the lucky 38. Like, or to whichever one Benny was in. I did the, just so if you're curious, I did the wild card ending where I became the leader of New Vegas. When I got the chance, I got Benny alone one-on-one, and then I executed his ass. Me and Boone fucking destroyed him. Just absolutely tore him to shreds. That's what he deserved. That's what you get for shooting me in the head, you motherfucker. And then I went into his room and I found Yes Man. I was like, oh, I'm screwing over Mr. House here too. If I can become the leader, that's badass. What? I made a huge mistake. So one of the things you need to do is you need to like go talk to Caesar at some point in time and like get down into the Mr. House's like underground thing to upgrade the Securitrons. But I brought Boone with me to the Legionnaire, to the Legion's like camp. So he just enters and starts shooting everybody. And I'm like, oh, we're doing this, huh? So me and Boone just executed everybody. It was awesome. It was worth it. Killing Caesar was awesome. That was such a fun fight. He literally hates them? Yeah, they killed his wife. Wow. They doomed his wife. He elected to cap her ass so she didn't have to deal with the nonsense. Barracks. Switch to camera. Barracks. Switch to camera. Barracks. There's no way to overload these. We're in that room. Armory. Okay. Elevator corridor. I don't think we need to be in this. I think we're good. We're good. We can execute all these people, no problem. Open all security doors. That sounds dope. Upload schematics. Overall, that feels like a win. Yeah, it was awesome though. Like I brought him in by mistake and we just started gunning down the Legion. I was like, "Oh, we're doing this." And luckily I had just gotten the ability to use like the Brotherhood of Steel armor. So it was like, "Oh, we're going to rip through these losers." And that's what we did. And it was a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 would kill all of them again. You know, and I'm killing slavers. I mean, that's just an ultimate win to me. Oh, Jesus. What just happened?
I'm here.
We just completely died. It's a good thing I saved. Holy. We just got eviscerated. That room was a nightmare. I was hoping, because like Boone hadn't told me what happened to his wife before we went in there, so I was hoping that his wife was actually in the Legion camp and that we'd be able to like save her. And then he's like, "Nah, I shot her. I killed her through my sniper scope because I knew she was going to live a life of terror." I was like, that's fair, but I feel like we could have saved her, Boone. We could have saved your girl. But it's alright. Boone became like the Benny to my Mr. House, if that makes sense. He was my number one follower. Honestly, he was the only one I had the entire game. It just made more sense in my opinion. I don't know why. He was a cool character. I liked his mission because it was like the person you didn't think was the person was the bad guy. It was kind of cool, if that makes sense. I'm gonna save after we clear like every room. Speed. I am speed. it would be cool to help him and not be a companion than what actually happens. Yeah, I would have rather have saved his wife than him be all, you know. And what sucks is you really have to, like, it's weird, right? Because I expected the Legion to be more prevalent after what happened in, like, that first town you meet them in. Because you meet them in that one small town where they, like, executed everybody. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be running into the Legion a lot. And then they just never showed up until I got, like, halfway through most of, like, the Yes Man protocol. I was like, what's going on? Like, where are they? I expected way more of the Legion by this point in the game, and they just weren't around. It was kind of weird, if not a little disappointing. But killing off Caesar and then killing his, like, next lieutenant was, like, really cool, like, at the end when you're at the dam. The Hoover Dam was just a dope section, too. Like, all of that was so fun. Now, what was cooler? The big-ass fucking robot at the end of 3? Or who has the higher security here? Seems Basila might. The giant robot at the end of 3 was pretty badass, but the fight at the dam when you get, like, the bombers on your side. Did you ever do the Arcade Ganon storyline? I have no idea what that is, so I'm assuming no.
Ready?
Yes?
You'd have to tell me what that is. He makes the game pretty easy. He'll kill anything within a mile of you. Yeah, except for all the fucking death claws of that goddamn fucking mining facility. What the fuck was that? There's a million death claws there. He's a scientist that works for the followers. He has a super cool secret storyline. No, I didn't see that at all. The followers of what? No, I didn't mean to save in a new spot. There was 2 sections in that game where I was like, this is stupid. And it was the first one was when you go into the, I forget what it's called, but it's like it's right near Novak. It's that big ass, like, facility where, like, the followers, the sons of whatever the hell, the ghouls are there. That section was rough because at the time I didn't have Boone as a teammate, and the invisible fucking, like, super mutants were insane to deal with. It was crazy. I was worried I was gonna die, but I never did, weirdly. It was kind of interesting. The death claws are only meant to be dealt with the anti-material rifle. In my experience, that's exactly what I used to kill them. I went and bought that motherfucker for it. That was ass. The followers of the apocalypse, they have a camp in Freeside with the big brick walls. I don't recall that at all. Damn. There's so much I missed in that game. That sucks. I might have to play through it again. That's a game that I'll definitely play through again at some point. 3, probably not, but I'll definitely play through New Vegas again at some point. Because the route I went down, I kind of regret. Because I didn't have very good lockpicking skills, and I didn't have very good science skills. And the amount of times where I feel like if you had, like, gone down the science route, there was a lot of cool options you could have taken, and I didn't get to do. Oh, the Nightkin, there's a special one down there. He's hard. Yeah, they're fucking all difficult. They're all invisible. And they just take so much damage. Like, they were so damage resistant, it was ridiculous. The amount that they were able to deal with. What the fuck is happening? Put me down. Put me down, you sons of bitches. Time to die. Did half of them just leave us to go deal with Karth? Like, what's happening? You guys couldn't even kill Karth? What the hell? New Vegas is worth doing at least a few times if you get a chance. Yeah, because the different endings. Like, as much as I hated Benny on my first run through, he did have a certain amount of charm to him, right? So, like, he would have been a fun character to, like, mess around with. Also, with it being Chandler Bing, you know, rest in peace. Would have been cool to do more stuff with that character. Which Matthew was that? That's not Matthew LeBlanc. That one's Matthew Perry, right? Like, yeah. It would have been nice for me to play more of that, I'm sure. There's one called Absorb. Drain life. It's a dark side power. But it's going to come in handy soon. So I'm going to snag it. And then I'm going to grab stun. Dealing with Benny while playing as a female with the Black Widow perk. You kill him during sex. What? That's crazy. I didn't know that. It is Matt Perry. Rip. Yeah, that sucks. Him. That was the one show where I feel like a lot of people were really hoping at some point something could come back, and then they did the reunion, so it felt like it was possible. But Matthew Perry during the reunion was very scary. Like, the way he was slurring his words. He hasn't been in a good place since that one show he was on was canceled. What the hell was it called? The Odd Couple? Was that it? Like, that sucked. Why are we just murking poor Chandler Bing? And yes, it was Matthew Perry. Well, because he shot me in the head. I feel like it's pretty, you know, you fucking get what you deserve at that point, no? Am I wrong? You're gonna tell me I'm wrong? She comes down in a bubble, bro. Where's the exit? Bridge storage. What's in bridge storage? I only saw him in Friends in 17 Again. 17 Again was a funny movie. That was a funny movie. And isn't he, like, barely in that? I feel like he's mostly seen as Zac Efron in that movie. That was a movie I saw once and I was like, oh, I'm never going to watch this again. Because it's just one of those movies that you don't need to watch more than once. Is Zac Efron in it? And is young Zac who is... It wasn't Chandler, though. No need to murk him. Chandler's the one who shot you in the head at the beginning of the game. Absolutely. He even admits to it. He's like, yeah, I did that. But, you know, I kind of had to because I wanted the platinum chip. Hang on a minute. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, he's just the old dad when he's not Zach. That's okay. Who plays the son? For some reason, I thought Zac Efron was the son, but who's the son in that movie? And the daughter. Like, why am I forgetting that? There's also an excellent Matthew Perry movie that he plays like a teacher. And if you haven't seen that, that's a movie you should watch. I forget what it's called at the moment. It's based on a true story from what I understand, like loosely based on a true story, as most based on a true story movies are. I know I'm saving a lot, but I just don't want to lose progress. If we end up crashing again, that would suck. Locked? Oh, god damn it, that's why I go through the other way. Got it. Sterling Knight is the son. Right! That's true. The daughter is Michelle Okay. Tran has. I'm. You know. I believe you. I believe you. Hey, we're in some spacesuits. 17 again. After growing up with him in with High School Musical was a gift. That's your true self-discovery. It's like Trentonberg or something. Oh, no! Looking at the IMDb. Look at this. We're in space. This ship is so big that it has spaceships flying around it at all times. It's like a space station. I hate how slow this is. High School Musical was so good. I still sing Zac Efron's Golf Course solo. Which one is that? Is that I Don't Dance? I forget which one that is. I always say get your head in the game. Oh, the Michelle that died 2 years ago or so. She was a baddie. Bet on it? That's the one that's like, I Don't Dance, right? Or am I just making that up? Oh, shit. We're back out the wrong way.
Yes?
Why am I not moving?
Ready?
Sure.
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
I can't move.
Yes, what's on your mind?
No, Karth, fuck off.
You got it.
What's on your mind? Fuck off.
I'm here.
Karth, turn around and open the door, please. Holy shit. I got mildly scared right there that we were fucked. Hello. Where's my lightsaber? What the fuck? Do none of us have our shit? What the fuck? Okay. She must be in the middle of an attack or something. Karth's blaster. Bendix blaster. There we go. Okay, that's so good. Phew. Back to the super speed. We need it. Beautiful work.
How'd you like that?
You just use a medical stim. How dare you? Karth, you had one guy to kill this entire time and you didn't do it? What the hell? No, that's the baseball song? No, bet on it. No, it's bet on it. So good. Okay, what's the difference? I thought they were the same song. God damn it. I Don't Dance is the baseball song with the gay undertones. There's gay undertones? Bet on it is Troy being emo on a golf course. Oh, right, where he's like standing on top of the rock. You know how long it's been since I've seen High School Musical? There's gay undertones? Different movies. The Rocky hops off, yeah. Isn't that song about him liking Gabriella? Like, how is there gay undertones in that song? I don't remember the words, so I don't remember anything anymore. Okay, so that was where we were supposed to come in from the other side. Alright. Time for us to hit the save button. One last time. Well, that's not true. Alright, activating all the stuffs. Stamina boost. Battle stim. Let's do this shit. And force speed. You're getting it all wrong, dear. It's been a while for me, so I get it mixed up. YouTube has a few words for me to explain. Huh?
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Carth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
I don't know much, but I know High School Musical. Well, now I need to know. What in the world? Oh, Jesus.
The Force fights with me.
We are stuck in place. What is going on? I just got eviscerated. What is happening? Alright, well that fight didn't go well. It looks like we need to move a little sooner. That went to shit so fast. Hyper battle stimulant. How about that? Hyper strength stimulant. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? See if I can actually win this fight. Alright, I'm gonna need you to explain, Bick. Alright, we can just skip all this nonsense, right? I'm trying to skip it, but it won't let me skip.
Don't be a fool.
He speaks the truth.
Malak will destroy.
I've seen enough of.
You always did.
Okay. You guys can't catch me if I run up to you. No grenades this time, sucker. How's Carth already down? This is a nightmare. Alright. Maybe he's the last guy we go for? Maybe we go for everybody else first who's doing the most damage? But Carth going down within milliseconds is problematic. Why aren't you healing Carth? That was the wrong thing to use, but whatever.
Yes?
Alright. This is not going well. Should everybody just activate their shields before we go in? I feel like that's the safe play. Hyper battle stimulant, hyper adrenaline, hyper stamina.
What?
And then we go here. Activate your shields. Activate shields. Activate super speed. And then we go in. We'll take our time killing people.
Very resourceful.
The only thing you taught me.
Don't be a fool.
He speaks the truth.
Malak will destroy.
I've seen enough of Sith.
You always
Shall we get
did
rid of the blaster guys first, or shall we just... You know what? Blaster people first makes the most sense. They're right here. Keep everybody alive.
How'd you like that? You cannot win.
Please, God, just let me attack somebody. Keep Carth alive as long as possible. Alright. I feel like now we're into this a little deep, so. Come on, please die. Some heals. No, don't you heal. You're not supposed to heal. Only I'm allowed to heal. There we go. This one went way better. Phew.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
Forget him, Karth. We have to get out of here before Malik arrives. No, Karth, don't give in to your hatred.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karth. Do not become what you despise.
Karth, must tell you something. Come closer. You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
This guy, he said it can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you. Saul. Damn you.
What did he say, Karth?
Basil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
What are you two talking about? What's going on?
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malik is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
She's right, Karth. This isn't the time. We can't get into this after we can get into this after we escape.
I'll trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebonhawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
All right. All right, so let's read this Zac Efron stuff that you guys are talking about over there.
Sure.
I can see it in the peripheral. Okay. Bet on it. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's people coming. Once we kill them, we can go back to bet on it. Perfect. That went well. Alright, I want to search some more bodies here, though. Like, come on, we can't be giving up too much here. Oh, there's no more bodies to search. What a shame. Hang on, we'll save. Okay. I need to read this. Bet on it is Troy. Bet on it is Troy by himself in a golf course. I Don't Dance is Ryan and Corbin Blue. I forgot the character's name singing together. Main reason I don't dance has gay undertones is because at the end of the song they're in each other's clothes, a la giving the idea they slept together. The other reason it has gay undertones is it's very 2000s, not aging well, is because Ryan liked girly things, theater, art, dancing, and Corbin liked manly things, sports and basketball. But during the whole song, they're both singing and dancing, so Corbin does also like girly things, i.e. Corbin might also be gay because he enjoys things Ryan also enjoys. This was never confirmed, but it's hard to deny when you end up by having the main character in each other's clothes. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, sometimes I truly believe people look a little too far into things. And that might be one of them. God damn it. Open bay doors. There we go.
I'm here.
That might be one of those times where someone has looked a little too deep into something they thought would be funny. But I could be wrong. By that definition, does that not mean like inherently musicals are gay? Like that's what the implication sounds like, right? Is that not the implication? Like, because if that's a girly thing, not right? I guess you're saying it doesn't age well because it's not seen that way anymore. So that's probably what you're saying. Whatever. You know what? If Zac Efron wants to be gay with Corbin Bleu, I think everyone would accept that. And I'm probably saying his name wrong. I have a question, and this bothers me to this day. Recently, they did like an anniversary for the Goofy movie, right? And instead of just getting the singer for Powerline, they used Corbin Bleu. Why? Why did they use him instead of the actual singer for the song? Like, that makes no sense. Like, why? Why did they do that? Yes, a very 2000s implication that hasn't aged well at all. Okay, that's what you meant by it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very well educated on these things, as you can tell. So I have to ask about the gay undertones. That's the perceived undertones nowadays, right? Or is that the undertones that people always assumed were there? You know what? To rage bait you? Is that about the Powerline thing? Because it makes me mad. The Powerline thing makes me very mad. I don't know, I love Corbin and his pipes. I wish he was in more stuff. Blame Disney for not making him a star, I guess. It's not Zac Efron, it's Troy. Who the fuck is Ryan, then? God damn it. Who is Ryan? Ryan in Corbin Bleu? Who's Ryan? Oh, wait a minute. Is that not Gabriella? Not Gabriella. Sharpay's brother?
We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Which guy's which? I'm fucking losing my mind here. Oh my lord, this looks like a death room. Please blow up. Okay, not so death room anymore. We will kill thousands of Sith today. Ryan is Sharpay's brother. Okay. That guy always did seem gay. So maybe he is. Right? You know what? I will always hate the later High School Musicals because they took Ashley Tisdale away from Zach and Cody. Right? She was supposed to be in The Sweet Life on deck, but because of High School Musical, she ended up not being there, which is bullshit because she was an awesome character. But it is what it is. Although, that being said, she did end up on Phineas and Ferb, so I guess she might have been the ultimate winner here because she got the much longer fucking career move out of doing what she did. You know. And to this day, Phineas and Ferb is still one of the most quotable fucking TV shows of all time. He isn't. Last movie they gave him a date. Really? Crazy. I've never seen High School Musical 3, so I wouldn't know. Loved Maddie. Sharpay is more iconic, though. Damn. I mean, you're right, but I would like to disagree, but I can't. The truth is the truth. Argue the truth. The truth is the truth. So if Sharpay is the more known role. She got a fucking movie. She got her own movie. Like, that's how you know she's iconic. Again, a movie I've never seen, but still. Can not search any of these guys? Come on. I want to search their bodies. I'm killing them. I want their stuff. Give me their loot. Give me their Argonian blood. I'm surprised Dream's not here. I remember her from Sweet Life more. Bam! Thank you. Thank you. That being said, you're probably like me and you never saw the third High School Musical movie, I assume. It's Darth Malik.
Darth Malik.
Down you go!
You did see it? Crazy.
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Reunion, what are you talking about?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out. I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manan. Korriban.
Haven't been there yet. Spoilers.
Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
That has to be one of the single best designs of a character ever. Keanu Reeves. And there it is. In my opinion, Star Wars is home to two of the best twists of all time. Vader is Luke's father, and the player is Revan. It's so badass. So badass.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
I'm Darth Revan. How is that possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan. The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
How do they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean, me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
But why did you betray your master?
You mean why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
Bastila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
But the memories I have, where did they come from?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
I understand, Bastila. You had no other choice.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Your power is no match for the light. That's a cringe line. Triumph, Malak, you seem to have forgot that I am still alive.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Alright, bitch. You wanna die? Time to die. You can't even fucking touch me. Ah, the cardinal sin. Oh, never mind. He's just running. That's badass. I always thought that... Oh, that's crazy. I assumed they were about to make it so that I lost the fight. No, that was a good move on this game's part. Alright, let's cut him off at the pass. Coming for you, bitch. Where the fuck did he go? Hey, your lightsaber's pretty lame. I got a double-sided one, loser. I'm gonna get your ass beat again. Round 2. Fight. Look at that. You haven't even hit me yet. Oh, I speak too soon. I'll fuck you up, dude. Dude.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
I'm kicking your ass, brother.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong.
Literally just gets smoked instantly.
The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
What about Bastila? We have to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
Shut your fool ass up. I was just beating him to death. That's annoying. What's the correct way? How do we leave? I was beating his ass. How dare this game tell me that I'm not strong enough to beat him? Okay, now we can get back to the High School Musical talks, I guess. Ryan's date was the girl who played piano in all the movies, Kelsey or Chelsea. I can't remember. She's not relevant. The third movie has some good iconic Sharpay scenes, but it wasn't the best. I just loved her outfits. Damn, I miss when twists were good. Yeah, this was one of the best twists of all time. It makes sense why Bastila was very much not on board with romance besides Jedi Code. True. Did you ever lose yourself to get what you want? Did you ever get on a ride and want to get off? Did you ever push away the ones you should have held close? Did you ever let go? Hello, Dream. How's it going? Do I have to do the fucking blaster segment again? Of all the things I don't want to do, it's this. Don't want to get my ass blown up by these fucking stupid ass ships.
Incoming fighters.
Yeah, game. Okay, we got one at the very least. Where is it? Right here. You know, I watched for the first time in like years. I watched Titan AE last night. That movie is underrated. Where the hell is this one? Eat it. Thank you, Gene, for remembering the lyrics. Oh, God. I'm not gonna stop. That's who I am. I'll give it all I got. That's my plan. When I find what I lost, you know you can. Oh.
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
We have to go back for Bastila.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should
I? I'll tell them. I'm Darth Revan.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, a few strange dreams and visions, that's all.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now. Right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
I'm sorry, Karth. I wish this wasn't true.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
I agree with Mission. I swear a life debt to the person you are, not the person you were. Which is funny because if I were a bad guy, I could ask you to kill Mission right
Big
now.
Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
Can we discuss how this act by the Jedi is more effective at the Jedi can go too far than the entire plot of the Acolyte? I'd rather not. This is This is a dangerous slope. What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything?
Fucking knew?
I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
What do you think, Canderous?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan, no matter how this plays out.
Jeez, wait for everyone to leave before you blow me, dude. Holy. What do you have to say, HK-47?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Your homing system? What's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Observation. Indeed, I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malik himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
Thank you. The most perfect explanation of any scene in Star Wars right there. Thank you, Canderous. Have a nice day. I don't give a shit what anyone says. That's the explanation to why everything happens in Star Wars. You wouldn't have banned me, will you, T3? Or you won't have banned me, will you, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Well, Karth, will you stand with me against Malik?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malik is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't let you down, Karth, I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
But try for Basila's sake.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
All right. Time to go to Corbin, then. What's happening now? We're dreaming. Shark Boy and Lava Girl section. Dream. See? Mild spoiler. We've been spoiled a little bit. It's hilarious how many of your so-called friends knew who you were and decided not to tell you. Bastila and Jolie, that's about it. Especially if you replay the game. Yeah, HK-47 doesn't remember because of the whole protocol thing. I feel bad poking fun at the Acolyte further. It's harsh to kick them while they're down, so down, extremely down. Down a well down. They're dead down. That's how down they're down. They're dead. It's never coming back. Because people killed it. No, Korriban. We're going to Korriban. It's the Sith planet. Did I say Korriban? I meant Korriban. You know what sucks? We talked to everybody in that moment except Juhani. Why didn't we talk to Juhani?
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Hang on one second, guys. I gotta do something. Alright, should be good. I regret any of the harm I may have caused. I don't know who that Revan was. I'm not him. Let's say I regret any of the harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
Overconfidence can lead to the dark side. You will do fine, Juhani.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
I feel like we've barely used Juhani, which kind of sucks. She's a fun character. But there's just so many other like characters that have more of a use to them, if that makes sense. But yeah. Anywho. Alright. Let us make our way to Korriban. I think we'll bring Karth in mission. We don't want Jedi running around here. I just feel like bringing Jedi to a Sith place might be a stupid move. Hey, you know what? I want to bring Juhani. I just said how we don't use her very often. Can we upgrade Juhani's stuff? Not just her levels, but like... you know, we'll keep some points for later. She's a single blade user, I believe. Single-handed. Focuses on the use of single-handed weapons. I just get Star Wars themes stuck in my head 24/7. Whirlwind. There we go. Does she have Force Throw? Yeah, she does. Bam. How many level ups do you think we have to do with her before we get too far? We'll do that and move on. Wound. Fucking dark side move sounds so much cooler. We'll do the Whirlwind. Unless she gets the last stage of the Force. That's the Speed Force. Alright, you know what? We might bump up her security a tiny bit. Although we have mission. Why would we bother with that? We'll just go with injury treatment and move on. Whoops. Bam. Force speed. Speed. I am speed. Alright, there we go. What we should do before we leave is we should actually upgrade Juhani's stuff. Because I feel like she had a purple lightsaber. Also, it's time for me to fix my lightsaber color. Because Revan has a canon lightsaber color. So, Juhani, we're going to swap you out for a red one. And I'm going to make mine purple. Oh, she could have a purple one anyway. Okay, my bad. Juhani, back to purple with you. There we go. The canon lightsaber color for Revan is purple and red, and he's a dual wielder. Could I do that? Could I dual wield? I feel like I can dual wield and still keep all my same stat buffs. We'll change this one to yellow or something. We'll get rid of these. Let's just use canon Revan stuff, shall we? Whoops. I want Revan to have his cannon everything. +2 attack, plus the damage. Let's just do plus damage and plus attack. Yeah, plus damage, plus attack. And then there's a short lightsaber. I don't want that to happen. We'll do a red one. Plus attack. Plus attack. There we go. Revan will now be a dual wielder. And all of the bonuses that we get from our stuff carries over, if I remember correctly. Yeah. See? Nasty stats like this. There we go. A cannon Revan. Badass looking. Like, the Acolyte goes to great lengths to make it seem like the Jedi did something so indefensible that one of them killing themselves seems to be justifiable to the audience. And yet, when you fully see what the crime was, it's completely normal to how the Jedi usually operate. Whereas the Jedi knowingly make a Sith a Jedi via memory fuckery is more plausible. Canon, because none of this is actually canon to Star Wars as a whole. Canon is what Zodiac decides it is. What? I don't decide what canon is. Unfortunately, the ones who decide what canon is not unfortunately, because I think they've done some good work. The ones who decide the canon is Disney. And they're slowly trying. That's why this game, like the remake to this game, hasn't come out, because they're trying to figure out what the canon story to this game is. Like, that's the whole point. They're trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing. She was using Zab's bowcaster. Why is she getting the strength? Oh, stabilizer gauntlets. Just a couple of them. Okay, Jahani, you're allowed to use that, but we need you to be in different robes. There we go.
What?
Actually, should I change to some Darth Master robes? Some Dark Side Master robes? Yeah, no, I'll stick with what I got. I think the canon lightsaber look for Revan is badass. But yeah, that's why this game hasn't been fully remade yet, because they're trying to fix it so they can have the canon, if that makes sense. Oh god, Jijambunga guy. Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malik? No, human. I mean the true Darth Lord of the Sith. I'm speaking of Darth Revan, of you. How do you know who I am? Listen to me, and I will. And all will be made clear. My name is Zigrom. I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items and extraordinary value and power. You're with the exchange. We are not. We are independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, Davik Kang, most recently Anna Author before him, blah blah blah. But we are reluctant to approach. We were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. So why are you approaching me now? There were reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into our sources within the Sith fleet. Go on. Our escapades, or your escapades on the on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malak tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There were more than a few summary executions. Damn. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather tiny pieces and puzzle them together. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malak for daring to claim dominion over the Sith. You're wrong. I'm not in this for revenge. Maybe, maybe not, but whatever your motivation may be, you do intend to stop Malak and his followers. Of that we are sure. And we want to help. My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items, armor, weapons, armor, things you could use in your battles against Malak and the Sith. Let me see your items. I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partner. But they're yours if you've got the credits to buy them. We do want to make a profit on this, after all. Of course you do. Just go to the cantina here in Darshad. There's a Rhodian there named Mika Doran. Tell Mika that Zigrom sent you. Look at the podium, the premium items. All right, I'll go check it out. Mika already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look for the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malak is beaten, don't forget you helped. Don't forget who helped you to victory. Docking fee time. Another Jedi come to Small Corbin. Yes, good to meet you. How do you know I'm a Jedi? Well, from the lightsaber you're carrying, naturally. Only Jedi carry ones like that, correct? There are many people who come to Corbin from throughout Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. Interesting. By the way, Zodiac, you do genuinely believe the announcement you posted, or were you just trolling? Because I sort of spiraled as evidence in your comment section. I do believe it. I do believe it because there's been lots of rumors that they're currently working towards releasing some bigger games within the next 2 years, and that would indicate that it's, you know, Kingdom Hearts or the next Final Fantasy. So the 3 games right now that people are thinking that they're going to try to make, there's 3 or 4. There's Kingdom Hearts, the next Final Fantasy, which will be 17. They're trying to remake, or they're trying to finish the Final Fantasy VII remake. And the last one is Nier Automata. Those are the 4 big, like, pillars of Square Enix right now. And they're really trying to get games out because they've been in sort of like this stagnation. They did like an entire staff change recently. And, like, the CEO has been changed, the president has been changed, like, a bunch of people have been changed and removed, which is why Missing Link got canceled, which is why the Final Fantasy game that they were going to make got canceled. It was, like, supposed to be some sort of, like, iPhone game, just like Missing Link. So a bunch of games got canceled. And because of this, they're starting to shift back into AAA titles. So they're going to be making Kingdom Hearts, they're going to be making Final Fantasy, they're going to be making Final Fantasy Remake, and they're going to hopefully be making Nier Automata, because the guy who makes Nier Automata said recently that he's been approached a lot recently. So there's 4 big pillars of Square Enix they hope to come back out because they're losing money. So Square Enix really wants to make money, and Disney really wants to make money. And if Disney is going to pump money into Kingdom Hearts to make more money, that'll be first. That's my theory. But I also want to play Kingdom Hearts. I'm getting my itch for Kingdom Hearts, you know? So I really want to get that Kingdom Hearts playthrough going. But anyway, perhaps I killed a Jedi and I took it from him. That's a good point. That's a good point, Qui-Gon Jinn. One of my favorite Jedis of all time. So I imagine. But enough about that. It is nice to see that the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship for some time indeed. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. Force Persuade, you don't need to collect the fee. I suppose you're correct. It won't hurt anything if I just let you go on through. I'll be on my way. All right, time to go.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Sheridan, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the academy.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. That a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, Shardan. Apparently that's how you say his name. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why? What do they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go, that's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Because I'm Darth Revan and I'm telling you to let them go.
Now that has to be the funniest thing I've heard all day. Well, fine. Whoever you are, since you've proven such a good sport, the boys can run off. I'm sure your little lesson will give them something to chew on.
Alright, yeah, you can all leave. The only thing over there is my ship. Don't get it dirty. Zodiac, would GTA 6 coming out before Kingdom Hearts 4 break your heart? Well, that's set to come out later this year, and the rumor for Kingdom Hearts 4 is 2027, so no. What would break my heart is if...
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
I don't think there's any need for hostilities.
Oh, neither do I. I simply stated a fact. Do you know how many Sith there are in Dresde?
Enough to crush this fool! Let's do it, Lasho.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Do you know who I am? I'm Darth Revan. Well, that's just not working. I'm not looking for trouble, but I'm not here to amuse you.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
It looks like this one's not afraid of you at all, Lasho.
Are you going to let us be insulted?
Oh, get over yourself already. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, this one's got some backbone at least. Let's go.
Fine. I'll deal with you later.
I'm sure you won't. We've been here for 6 seconds and they're chatting our ears off. What would break my heart, Dream, is if they fucking announce Kingdom Hearts 4 for 2027, like officially announce it, and then they delay it to like 2028. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. But yeah, that's the only thing that would like really upset me is if like Kingdom Hearts got like super delayed. Greetings, sentient. You are the owner of the Ebon Hawk, yes, or the latest owner. At least I'm honored to meet you. I am Minka Doran, manager of this establishment. Is there something you are needing, sentient? Why does he call me sentient? Is he not? The owner of the Ebon Hawk is always welcome in the Darshad Cantina. Zygram says you'll sell special items. Yes, to the right buyer. Traditionally, the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all of my transactions. But in the past, the owner always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Zygram did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were, or if we wanted to do business with you. Of course, that has changed now, Lord Revan. I'm glad you've seen the light. The light, a fine jest, though it contains a crystal of truth. We have a lot allied with you, Jesus Christ, in this conflict, and we trust you will remember us once a victory is yours, Revan. Okay. What kind of things do you have? Yes, let's get right to business. I carry only the rarest items. Expensive, yes, but worth every credit. Weapons, armor, equipment, I carry a little of everything. The previous owners of the Ebon Hawk would often resell the items they purchased, but in your case, I imagine you might find more than a few of them quite useful against your old apprentice. Let's see the premium items. Zodiac keeps announcing to everyone who asks that he is Darth Revan, and no one is believing him, is the most middle school experience in Star Wars I've seen. Ah, damn it. And I watched Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew was awesome. The fuck you mean? Zodiac, would campaign 7, where we once again have a different GM and a whole new extended cast playing together in a new world coming out before Kingdom Hearts Break Your Heart? Absolutely. That would destroy me. It was good? Okay, good. Yeah, Skeleton Crew was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You know the way. This is the way. Skeleton Crew was badass. It was a very good show. And I feel like it was honestly, it was a good move of them to be like, you know, instead of trying to plan to have like a multi-season show, they're like, you know what, let's just make a fucking show that has one season with the wiggle room to make more. That's the way they should always do these shows, because that way, if it doesn't get continued, there's always an ending. And the ending they have for that show is pretty good. So, they made the correct choice with this one. You will let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please, do not attempt that again.
I am Darth Revan. I was Lord of the Sith. Let me in.
I see. And who might your friends be?
It's obvious you don't believe me, but I really am Darth Revan.
On your way, citizen.
Fuck you, asshole.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Are you one of the Sith from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave.
Can I ask some questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun.
Excuse me?
Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
Stop playing with yourself in the corner, dude. That's creepy. Alright. I couldn't believe how much I was entranced immediately, even with like no action or fighting really. It was a good little show. Like, I loved how it opened with like the pirates in Star Wars, which is an underrated aspect of Star Wars. Like, they need to do more stuff like that with Star Wars, where they like have more stuff that isn't just Jedi related. I'm so bored of Jedi related stuff.
Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
Ever notice how the Sith always act tough when they're in groups? Nothing but scum, if you ask me.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
I don't want to pick a fight here.
But we do. Isn't it obvious?
You don't want to fight me.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you.
Hey, that's a Jedi trick.
What? You won't get away with this.
I'm afraid I will, my friends. Bye-bye. They're just gaining up on poor Jahani. And they haven't even hit her yet. They're terrible. You fools. There we go. Sith Medallion. That's what we needed. Excellent. I also loved how they slowly revealed what exactly the show, or when exactly the show takes place and why. Yeah, it was a straight fish out of water scenario out of the bat. Yeah, it was awesome. And the girls being just as developed as the boys was really great to see. Yeah, it was a fun time. I enjoyed that show. It was a lot of fun. And how do they pronounce his name? Jod. He was fun. Jude Law did a very good job in that movie. That movie. Yeah, he did a very good job in that show. Aggressive negotiations on campus. Always. There's always aggressiveness. It's what they always are. But we have our medallion.
Greetings, student. I see you have the medallion that marks you as one of the chosen. I do not recognize you, however. Have you been accepted into the academy very recently?
Yes, today, in fact.
I see. And who might your friends be?
They are my slaves.
Ah, I trust you will be responsible for ensuring your slaves are not disruptive, then. You'll want to bring your medallion to Yuthura-Ban. She is the one who brings all selected students into the academy for their training. I believe she can be located within the cantina here in the colony. I suggest you go to her while she is still there, student.
Damn it. Can't just go in. Gotta go talk to people. Yeah, I just enjoyed that in like the pirate area, like the location where all the pirates come together is such a badass location. And that was one of my favorite droids in Star Wars because it wasn't just like your typical fucking like, you know, the way that they normally do a lot of these things is like your droid is either like a coward or your droid is either like, you know, he just does the beep 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 boops and he's like not, and he's like super badass and stuff like that. But like they decided to go like the HK-47 route for the droid, which was badass. That droid was badass.
Can you not see that I am busy human? Oh, I see you have a medallion. Where did you get it?
I took it from another student, actually.
I see. How very enterprising of you. Though that is not the normal way that we select our students for the academy. We Sith do encourage such independent thinking. You may even be a suitable candidate to join us. That is what you wish, I take it. To become a Sith.
Maybe I haven't given it much thought.
And yet, here you are in Little Korriban just by accident? I find it hard to believe. If it amuses you, however, I'll play along. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will.
A lot of the hopefuls here end up dead. That doesn't seem glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
But you serve the dark side of the Force, don't you?
It is the Jedi who serve the Force. trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength.
I knew they were gonna pull a John Silva from the get-go, but I liked how far they went with it, allowing him to have some shades of gray. Yeah, Jod was a fun character. He's really cool. Yeah, they learned from the Mandalorian just how much a droid can carry a show. It was good. He was so cool, though. I forget the fucking droid's name, but he was so badass. He was so badass. Basically, because clearly that was inspired by Treasure Planet / Treasure Island, right? So that was supposed to be like the Ben of that, like from Treasure Island, Ben. That was clearly like the robot was Ben, which was badass. So cool. I see about joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Yeah, I want to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There's something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps. If I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I wish to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about them.
Yes. Yes. We are only servants to the Master. There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Good.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know the Sith are powerful, force to be reckoned with.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy. All so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am,
No,
Master.
he was jerking off in the
More
corner
than
earlier.
ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
And what of my companions?
Your slaves. They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one?
I'm ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Well, we shall see. Alright, time to hit that save button. And I think that might be a good place to begin ending the stream. Because we've been going for 3 hours now. I will read what you guys are saying, though. The space pirate genre needs a renaissance. I agree. Titan AE. Why am I spacing? Literally. Titan AE, Treasure Planet, like that type of shit was awesome. Like, give us more Skeleton Crew type stuff, Mandalorian type stuff. Like, all that shit's badass. SM-33 was a great droid representation indeed. Bick, I couldn't have said it better myself. I also liked that Fern and KB weren't subjected to the Disney girl bossification of female Star Wars characters and actually gave them things like flaws and gaps in knowledge and room to grow. I can agree with that to a certain extent. I do feel like there's been a lot of characters in media just in general that are like flawless and badass and cool, and like a good example of that is the remake of Mulan, like the live action Mulan. You ever seen that? She's like perfect and she's like amazing with a sword and she's a badass from the beginning. Like there's just no growth for that character and that makes the movie boring. What's fun is watching her defeat the odds that were put in front of her, and she's like the badass in spite of what everyone else is telling her. That's what's so good about that movie. But the remake, the live action of Mulan was just bad because she had no flaws. She was perfect. She was good with a sword, right? Like, it's just that type of shit's boring, and I like seeing them not do that with characters on either side of the gender spectrum, right? So I digress. I think that's a good spot to wrap up the stream. Hopefully you guys had a good day. It looks like I was going to say we're going to be playing D&D on Trent's channel later, but I think he just said that he's not feeling well. So if he's not feeling well, then I don't think we'll be doing that. But just in case, there's a chance that we will be. There's a chance we're streaming our D&D game on Trentley's Tabletop, so go check that out later today. It'll be around 6 if we're doing it. If not, I think there's 7 sessions. So yeah, have a good one. Good stream, brother. It was a good stream. Nice talking to you again. I hated that they gave Mulan force powers in the remake and they took away her actual strength, like her smarts. Very true. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will be on Wednesday. We're getting back to the usual thing for now. I think D&D is postponed. Yeah, I think it is. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday's video for whatever video that's going to be. Peace out, guys.